This is your girl Isis Wisdom with What's the Word on the Street show, and we got a special guest on our show today, which is crazy because it was unexpected. But we got my boy Turk in the building.
What it is with you?
Real OG from Wallace.
For real.
For sure, you already
Now you was one of the original members of the Hot Boys.
Off top, you already know, man. Me, Wayne, Juvie, BG, Free BG, you heard me?
Back when it was real shit.
Yeah, it really was real, man. You know what I'm talking about? It still is real, but we was real. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
So, okay, so, you know, today's topic is actually about what people won't do for $1. Actually, this is actually kind of good that you're actually here, because you're one of the brothers that actually keep it 100.
Man, you already know I'm going to keep it 100 all the time. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Dame D, what was you talking about earlier?
Well, basically,
Man, what it do? Y'all already know what it is, man. Mr. Young and 30, never sleep, always working. At B100, I'm twerking, you heard me? That's the only way I know how to keep it. Shout out to Mosaic, man, you know what I'm saying? Doing real big things. The whole Mosaic staff, you know what I'm talking about? The whole B100 radio. Like that.
Now, Turk, let me ask you a question. I'm glad you said what you said, because I have always been in the mindset of being a hip-hop journalist for as long as I've been. You know, I explain to people that what appears to be one thing is really not what it is. In other words, in terms of ignorance. You know, you hear a lot of people say, oh, these rappers are ignorant, these rappers are not tuned into this, these rappers are not tuned into that, but yet, I've watched your interviews,
Yeah.
I've been paying attention to you,
Yeah.
and you seem to be aware
Yeah.
of things that are going on.
Yeah, very well. I'm in this world, so I gotta pay attention, look up, around, and down. You know what I'm saying? If I don't do that, I'm lost. You know what I'm saying? And I was lost before, so you know in the Bible it say that we die for a lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So meaning that if we don't know, we gonna suffer for it. You know, I came in the game and I suffered for a lot what I ain't know about. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to just stay focused, man, and I listen, even if it seems like I ain't paying attention. They going in and marinating, and I get it later. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm storaging it up. I ain't just letting it go.
Now, you've been popping up on the scene a good bit, media-wise.
Yeah.
So you're coming back out. You have a new project, the new mixtape that you just launched.
Yeah.
Talk to us about your project.
I got to blame it on the system out, you know, that came out in February, then I bounced back and dropped the Louisiana Animals Volume 1, you know, which is a movement for the boot. You know, I keep it real around the world, but I felt like, you know, nobody was holding it down for my state, not just my city, you know. And when I was locked up, you know, it's like, it's not New Orleans thing when you're locked up, you know, it's the whole state. So if you get into it in jail or something, you go to the Louisiana court, everybody gonna roll with you. So I came and I put the positive energy in the world, you know what I'm saying? We could do this in jail, come together, we could do it on the street and come together. And the vision that I have for it is for the next person to follow in different states and bring their state together, and then we all come together and bring it together like a We All the World, you know what I'm saying? And we keep on winning, you know, so.
That's crazy that you came up with a title called Blame It on the System.
yeah,
That's deep.
Define your premise of the system.
Yeah.
Your premise.
I just did 8 years, 8 months, 16 days. So, you know, when I was locked up, it was up and down emotions. You know, I see how they lock us up. And it's not just a black thing, you know, it's just corruption. They don't care if you black, they don't care if you're brown, they don't care if you're yellow, you know what I'm talking about? They just want that money. At the end of the day, that's what it's about, you know, what we're talking about, what you'll do for that money. And it's like they storage you and they put you up because they make money off you every day.
That's
you
right.
know? And they not trying to let you go. Even if you're innocent, they gonna hold you until the deadline. You know what I'm saying? And my deadline was 8 years, 8 months, 16 days, and they was trying to keep me longer. But you know, the grace of God, man, you know, when you in God's favor, He not gonna let nobody do nothing. So you got to stay spiritually connected first, God first, you know what I'm saying? Family second, then you. And always seek knowledge. You know what I'm talking about? Got to.
We're proud of it.
Well, you know what? You got on the right show.
Yeah.
You got on the right show because of what my show, I always say we're alternative hip hop, meaning that we talk about things that a lot of hosts are afraid to touch on.
Right.
We don't play coonery games here on our show.
Yeah.
If you do any research on me, I've been doing it for a long time in the industry as far as a writer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've always been the journalist that's been known to say, okay, yeah, that's cool and all that, but did y'all peep this over here?
Yeah,
While you're caught up over here, did you see these laws that just got passed that's specifically for you, and what the ramifications are for you?
Yeah, you gotta beat them in their head with it, even when they don't want to listen. You just gotta keep on giving it to them, and one day they'll pick up. You know what I'm saying? Just like I had to go through it to get to it. You know what I'm saying? And here I am now, you know, and I'm aware, I'm conscious now, you know.
Wow.
I'm not doing any drugs anymore, I'm not drinking, you know, I don't do nothing but do water, you know, so.
Wow.
I'm woke, you know what I'm talking about? And that's what we need in this world. We need awakening, you know, spiritually, you know, and physically, mentally. We need awakening, you know what I'm talking about? Because if we don't, you know, we gonna continue on being lost, and we gonna continue on pointing the finger at the wrong things, you know. First you gotta point it at you, because when you point one finger, it's three point it back, so take responsibility for yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think about lately? I know you've been paying attention to a lot of, back to our subject, which is basically, will people do anything, are people doing anything for $1? Now, I want you to pay attention to these new reality shows that's been popping up on the scene.
Yeah.
I want to get your opinion about that.
Crazy. I mean, these reality shows are just what that is, man, you know. A lot of people trying to get a check, so they gonna make themselves look like whatever the producer want them to look like, you know, because that producer and the people that's behind the producer is cutting that check. So, you know what I'm saying, they tell them to bust their ass open and stick a broomstick in it, some of them will do it, you know what I'm saying, and that's not the type of person they is. I see clean through that, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of these shows that's on, you can tell it's scripted. You can look at them, they be laughing, they don't be 100, you know what I'm saying, they ain't keeping this shit real, so, you know, I mean, the hustle is the hustle, I respect it, you know what I'm talking about, but at the end of the day, man, people gotta realize that I got to go home, you know, I got to deal with this for the rest of my life. It's like putting something on the internet, you'll never be able to take it off, you know what I'm saying, so I never sell, that's like selling your soul, you know what I'm saying, if you selling your soul for the make a mockery of yourself. Nobody ain't doing it, you doing it to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
CGC just said, and that's the key thing right there. Nobody's making anybody do the ignorance. They're doing it to themselves.
That's why I don't have an opinion about Mona Scott one way or the other. She's a businesswoman, but I got an issue with the talent that signed up for that nonsense.
Right.
Because if you take Scrappy for example, and take all of them, you know, these people are has-beens. They're not relevant in the game today. They don't have any content out relevant today, and they use the shows as a stepping stone to make themselves relevant. So you take that 35 stacks an episode, look like a damn fool, and how are you going to be anything when that show goes off the air? When your contract is up, you don't even have a SAG card, you know. But you're willing to do whatever and perpetuate that, and y'all got kids. And y'all got family members, and y'all have colleagues, and you talk about you want respect, and you're a grown-ass man, this, that, and the third, but you're acting like a child, and you're acting feminine on top of that. You know, but no one wants to talk about that under the politically correct guise of who's being offended, who's not being offended, when the facts are not being discussed.
Right, and there has to come a point in time whenever that has to be. You can only be politically correct for so long, and here's why: because now Turk, our youth, are being tremendously affected by it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, are you a rapper that is aware of the effect that you have on your fans?
The power
that you have from an energy perspective?
Yeah, I'm very aware, you know what I'm saying? Like when I be on my social network, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm considered as a gangster rapper.
Right.
But, you know, I'm a family man, and I'm a God-fearing man. You know, what I do in my music, man, it's like Denzel Washington playing Bad Cop in Training Day. When he go home, he not that person. You know, so I try to let people know that this is a job. You know, I mean, I'm a family man. I put it out there. I just had teams, you know what I'm saying? It's entertaining, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I know how far to go with it. You know, I'm not going to make a mockery of myself. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to disrespect women. I'm not going to do that. You know, it's boundaries.
Wow.
You know, I got standards in my life, so, you know, I'm going to keep it gangster because that's just me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every day that go on in the street, so I rap about the struggle, what the life is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the end of the day, I done been through that, and it still got people going through that, so if I can't lift you up, man, I ain't going to tear you down, you know, I'm going to keep it moving. You know what I'm talking about?
Talk to us about some of the so-called executives that are in the business today, and what you know they did, and we know people in space as well, but what your experience with people who you know for a fact sold out to be where they are, and how they project their selling out on you. okay, this is what I did to become VP, A&R, whatever the hell. But if you want your album promoted, if you want that budget, you better do this, or else I'm just gonna shelf you.
I done heard that since I've been home. Man, you got to kiss ass, basically. You know what I'm saying? I'm too 100 for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do it. I don't give a damn. Like I did an interview.
I'm a man.
Yeah, I'm a man.
Man first.
You know what I'm saying? It's respect with me. You know, I'm not about to sell my soul for no record play or none of that. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna play my shit, guess what? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up like
now let me build off that.
And when at the end of the day, when you have that attitude like that, you'll be surprised. People respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because they human. You know what I'm saying? They only gonna go with what's being put in front of them until something else be put in front of them. And they got to be awakened to what it is. Like, I just did an interview. I'm not going to mention their name, but these people always put stuff out. And they told me they do it because sometimes the artists don't want to talk to them, you know what I'm saying? So they got to create this story in order to get these views and these hits. But when I talked to them and I told them what it is, they respected it, you know what I'm saying? So it need a lot more realness, man, you know what I'm saying? People just knowing, you know what I'm talking about? If you don't know, man, it's just... You know, they gonna keep on doing what they want, you know what I'm talking about, but it's all on you, you know what I'm talking about, so stand for something. Man.
Let's build off that for a second.
You know, I spoke about my, like, me myself, I used to do heroin and cocaine, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
I'm anti-drug all the way. I used to shoot heroin and cocaine.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And track marks on my own to prove it. I have a song on World Star right now. I did a video for called Reckless, you know, and it talk about my life, how I used to be. You know, my vision finally clear, even with my eyes shut now, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not messing with any dope no more. You know, I'm focused. I done did all that. It's a growth process. You got to grow up. I don't give a damn if you're 40 years old and you a drug, you a dope fiend, your mind ain't reached that level to where you can say, man, you know what, man, this shit for the birds, you know what I'm talking about? It all come back to you making decisions and not selling out for no anything, you know what I'm saying? Not just money. People sell out for drugs, people sell out for food, people sell out for anything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the worst sellout, you know what I'm talking about? But, you know, you gotta just stay determined and you'll find a way, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, my whole thing is what a determination is, the way can be found. If you don't have that, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna always fall for anything and you're gonna be able to be bought. You got a price on you, you know what I'm saying? What's your price?
Now, let me ask you a question now. As of right now, what is it now that you're trying to project out there to the public now that you're back out? Now that you're, you know, you're Turk, you know, I'm back, I'm out here in these streets, I'm out here grinding, you know what I'm saying? What is the message that you're now sending out to your fans now?
The message is, man, every interview, if my fans follow me, they gonna say, man, Turk keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Turk talk about his family, Turk talk about his wife, Turk talk about his kids, you know what I'm saying? Turk ain't just talking about what we want him to talk about. You know, he bringing some substance back in the game. You know, I'm giving them my life. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I want them to learn from my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go get locked up and do a jail bid to come back home and be woke. You know what I'm talking about? It can happen right where you at. Only thing you got to do is sit down and think before you do anything. Don't just react. You know what I'm saying?
How did it feel to reunite back with Juvie? You know, Juvie's up here now, right?
Yeah.
How did it feel to you know, it's like a reunion kind of thing for y'all?
Yeah, me and Juve, man, you know, that's like my big brother. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Juve and the whole UTP. You know, me and Juve, we come from the same hood, the Magnolia. So it's deeper than rap with us, you know what I'm saying? We played football together. Juve and I used to cut my hair. You know, it's real family, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I say, man, we all have grown up, you know, we all doing our own thing. It ain't no beef between us, but the media, they wanted to be that so they can have something to talk about.
Right, that's what, yeah, so now you're smashing it now on What's the Word on the Streets. Turk saying ain't nothing like that. Now, what about BG? Have you been in contact with BG at all?
Yeah, me and BG talk all the time. I reached out to BG, he on the Zip It remix. You know, first it started out with me and Wayne when I first came home. Me and Wayne did it.
Right.
I reached out to Juvenile got on the remix. Then when I dropped it again for the third time, BG got on it, so I had a Hot Boy reunion, me, BG, Wayne, and Juvie.
Wow.
You know, so, and it's on the Louisiana. Nigga, check it out. I got BG rapping from prison, you know what I'm saying? His spirit is
Is that like the new thing? I'm about to say, I was going to say his spirit is up.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to BG. That's the homie right there. That's like actually one of my peoples right there. I mess with BG.
Guy, man. he got 14 years, man, from being real. You know what I'm talking about?
Wow.
Being
they
real,
gave him 14 years for that?
Yeah, but you know, they try to make him tell. You know what I'm saying? They try to make him tell about stuff that he didn't know about. Try to turn him into a snitch. Then if he would have did that, they would have made a mockery and put him out. You know what I'm saying? But he kept it real. You know, he kept it real with himself. You know what I'm saying? Not for nobody else. He did it for himself. He stayed true to himself. He didn't sell out. You know what I'm saying? Because if when you sell out, you still sell out because you don't win nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you ain't winning, why sell out, man, for that temporary satisfaction?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? And that's what a lot of people want. That's what I used to do drugs for temporary satisfaction. That's why I had to keep on doing it more and more and more. It became a habit because I wasn't satisfied. So when you sell out, you'll never be satisfied. You'll just be left looking stupid. Like, damn, why I did that. You
right. Well, we're going to take a call real quick because these phones been ringing off that shit. And they want to submit you tracks. So they just send them to you on Twitter or they send it to you via email? I mean,
they send it to my ynt.beats@gmail.com. You know, they want to book me, man. Bookings at the New Era Agency. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you with New Era now? Oh,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? They want to book me. They could call 479-80197. You know, follow me on Twitter at Turk Mr. YNT. Get at me on Instagram, Turk_Imani. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, man, how I get down. I keep it 100 all the time. You heard me? Free BG.
We gonna take
y'all nigga better zip it, better zip your mouth. Show you what the street shit about. You in doubt, we'll set fire to your house and murder everything running out. Y'all nigga better zip it. Nigga better zip your mouth. Y'all nigga better zip it. Nigga better zip your mouth. Y'all nigga better zip it, better zip your mouth. Show you what the street shit about. You in doubt, we'll set fire to your house and murder everything running out. Y'all nigga better zip it.